Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Grandma Teresa's Story Time. Today I'll be reading Randall's New Bike. Randall proudly rode his brand new bike for the first time. Riding alone was okay, but he knew it would be more fun with his friends. Randall really wanted to show them his new bike. Randall stopped by Benson Bear's treehouse. He climbed up and knocked on the door. "Hi, Randall," Benson greeted cheerfully. "Can you go bike riding?" Randall asked. "I have to eat lunch," Benson replied, while going over to pour himself a glass of milk. "Oh," Randall said disappointedly. Looking at Benson's honey sandwich made him hungry. Randall was sure Benson wouldn't mind if he took the sandwich with him. "Do you want something to eat?" Benson asked. But when he turned around, Randall was gone, and so was his sandwich. Randall rode his bike to Fluffy's. She was hanging up her ribbons on the clothesline. "Do you want to go bike riding?" Randall asked. "I'm too busy," Fluffy said. "I have ribbons to hang." As Randall rode away, he took a couple of red ribbons at the end of the line. "They'd look great on my bike. Fluffy won't mind," he thought. Next, Randall went to Buster Badger's. Buster had a stay away sign, so Randall hid the sign. Buster opened the door. "Can't you read the—" he began, then saw that his sign was missing. What do you want?" "You want to go bike riding?" Randall asked him. "Well, I have to make a new sign," Buster grumbled and shut the door. Discouraged, Randall rode to Timmy Turtle's. When Randall arrived, he discovered Timmy was busy polishing his shell. "I can't ride bikes now. I don't want to get dust on my clean shell," Timmy told him. "All right," Randall sighed. Then he thought, "My bike is getting dusty, and Timmy's polish did shine things up nicely. Timmy won't mind if I borrow his polish." Randall picked up the polish as he left, then rode to the pond. He wasn't going to ask anyone else to ride bikes. He would just stay at the pond and clean his bike. He was shining up his bike when Old Blue came by. "A fellow with a fine bicycle like that ought to be happy," said Old Blue, noticing Randall's long face. What do you think will happen when his friends discover some of their things have come up missing because Randall took them? "Everybody's too busy to ride bikes," Randall complained. "Oh, I see Timmy lent you his shell polish," Old Blue observed. "Oh, yeah, well, sort of," Randall said sheepishly. "Give it back," a little voice suddenly shouted from the distance. There was Timmy walking with Randall's other friends toward him. "You stole my polish," Timmy accused. "Oh, I'm sure you took my sign," said Buster. Oh dear, it does sound like they're mad, doesn't it? Not very happy with Randall. "There's my ribbons," Fluffy added. "My honey sandwich disappeared," said Benson. Is it true, Randall? Old Blue asked. Did you take these things without asking first? Oh, I was hungry, Randall explained. Well, I didn't think Benson would mind. I was going to give back the ribbons, Fluffy, and your polish too, Timmy. I'm sorry. I guess I should have asked you guys first. It's always a good thing to ask before taking. Or even if they say you can borrow something, always be sure to return it to them. Well, what about my sign? Buster asked. Oh, I hid your sign in the bush, Buster, Randall replied, ashamed. I'm sorry. I wanted you to go bike riding with me. I wanted you all to go. Well, let this be a lesson to all of you young fellas, Old Blue said. Taking without asking is stealing, and good friends make time for one another whenever they can. Everybody agreed. They accepted Randall's apology. Timmy complimented the bike's shine, and Fluffy let Randall keep the red ribbons, which she thought looked very pretty. Randall promised to make Benson a sandwich to replace the one he'd eaten. Then Randall let Buster ride his new bike for taking his sign, and Buster didn't fall off, not even once. So you see, boys and girls, if you see something that you like or interests you in any way that belongs to someone else and you would like to borrow it, ask first. And maybe they will let you use it for a while before you return it. Because it's stealing if you take it without asking. And that is not a good thing to do, is it? Well, I hope you enjoyed our story today as well as learned a lesson from that. And you know what time it is now. But before we go, always remember, the more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. And until next time, stay safe. Bye now.